Okay, today we are going to show you how to groom the Pumi body. I'm going to start off, I've got my scissors here. I've got some 8-inch scissors, got some curved shears, I've got some straight shears, I've got some blending shears. I'm going to start with my curved shears. Well, actually I'm going to start with my straight because I'm going to start with the back of the Pumi, but actually the butt. And we want to make that nice and straight and flat. So let's start off here. Good job, buddy. This is Ben. Stand up, Ben. Good boy, Benny. Nice work. As you can see, I'm taking a lot of hair off here, making this nice and flat. Good. Good job, buddy. While I'm in here, I'm going to groom around the tail. So I'm making this nice and neat and tidy. Good job, bud. And I've set my butt here. Nice and tidy. Now I'm going to groom everything to match. Back legs. Nice. Good job, buddy. Looking good, bud. With the feet, I'm just rounding them off, making them nice and neat. Looks good, mister. We don't need to go terribly short in the legs, but it's really up to you if you're doing a lot of hiking and things are getting caught in the hair back there. You can shorten it up a bit. Good job, mister. Nice. Good. Okay, tail. We want to see daylight in between the curve of the tail. So his tail's too long right now. I'm going to trim this as a crescent shape. So he's got quite a lot of hair in there, but I'm leaving some length in the middle of it and trimming up here. And I've got my shape, and now I'm just going to shorten it up. That's looking a bit better. So hair-wise, my longest part of my tail's in the middle of the tail, as you can see. That's pretty good. And I'm shortening it up here. Good. Looks pretty good. Yep, I like that. Okay. Now I'm going to work on the sides. So I want my sides to curve in to follow the shape of the body. So this is where I might get my curved shears out. Nice work, buddy. I don't want too many straight lines on the side. I want it to just basically follow the contour of the body. buddy. And the same on the other side. Good job, buddy. All right, I'm going to look at the front of my dog. I might go back to my straight shears here, because what I'm looking to get is to get quite a bit of weight out of the front here, and typically have to shorten up the neck quite a bit. You can see he's got a lot of hair in around his neck. So if you watch the video on grooming the ears or grooming the head, you would have seen that we want to cut that neck quite short in here. And then I will typically get a silhouette that I can follow for the rest of the body. Nice job, mister. Same with the legs here. We want to probably leave more hair on the front legs than the back, especially if we were going to show. But just in general, for the look of the breed, we want to keep this hair a little bit longer. It means we have to do a bit more brushing and grooming of it, but it tends to look quite nice if we can keep it reasonably in shape. And you can see I'm actually creating a shape all the way from the legs up through the shoulders. Took a little bit much off there, but that's okay. Good job, buddy. Again, just rounding off those feet and neatening them up. Okay, now going back to blending my body to match. You can see we had already shortened it up in here. The top of the back actually is the longest part of the coat in some ways. And we want to create that nice line, the shoulders being the highest point of the body, sloping down slightly to the hip bones down here. So I'm going to get my hair. As you can see, I have not actually combed him out yet because I just tend to cut first, I'll comb later, and then I'll go back and retouch. Because you absolutely want to make sure you're cutting when the hair is curly, of course. It's like human curly hair. If you cut it when it's straight and wet, you may not see how it turns out when it bounces back into curls. Good job, buddy. You can see I'm just using my scissors to see what line I've got here. Nice job, mister. Still feels a little heavy in around the neck, so I'm just giving that a bit more attention. Good job, buddy. Okay. And that's pretty good for the body shape. You can see he's a little higher in the withers. You could keep perfecting this. I could probably stay here all day, find little bits that aren't in line, but I think you can see the basic shape here, right? Higher in the withers, nice and straight line down to the rear, curved in, right, around his body. Trim the legs to match, right? Nice and straight in the butt here, and flat. Tail, crescent shape with a curve in it. And that's a basic Pumi body shape.